All right, welcome back to Ben's Outdoor Boys. We're going to be trying out new mics. We have DJ mics under both Michael and I. Michael, go ahead and say hi.
Hi.
Hopefully this will come out good. We're going to go over, if you're a first-time motorcycle owner or you go and somebody wants to come ride your stuff, this is what I always tell them, okay? So most people, and you can tell who can ride a motorcycle and who can't, right?
The people
sit
way back and they do not know what they're doing. The people who know what they're doing sits up.
Yep. And this is what I always tell my son or anybody that comes up riding, right? So I'm like, okay, so Michael's in the right position. I always say, get your, crotch up tight. Your legs are supposed to slide right down through there. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
And when you ride, you don't want to be straight locked arm. So lock your arms straight. That's not how you ride. You want to kind of have a slight bend because when you're riding, your arms and everything is going to move like that, so you're not killing yourself. You don't jam your elbows, okay? So once again, you don't sit way back. Yeah. Oh, and your feet. Let's go over your feet. So this is another big key thing. Always sit. See how Michael's feet? Unfortunately, Michael knows how he's riding. You want to have him at a rock position, right? So see how his foots are on the foot pegs? Now stand up, Michael. Now see how his feet, the pressure and weight is right on the main pivot point of his legs. So you don't want to ride back here. Keep your foot right there. That's a great way to bottom out your shocks and bust your ankle. You want to be right there, pivot point. Does that make sense? All right, let's show him the shifting side. We'll slide this around. Okay, so now we'll go over the shifting too. So same thing. See how Michael's foot is up? Ride like you're going to normally ride. Get your elbows, there you go. See how his toes, he's shifting. Once he makes a full shift, then stand. See his main bone is directly down on that foot peg. So that's a good riding position. And I know that Michael had a video where his foot was shifting, where he was used to that 4-stroke. He was shifting like that. That's a no-no. You'll bust your ankle like that. You want to have your foot pivoted, touch it, shift it, let go. So it'll shift, boink, and now go back to the standing riding position. And then look at that, perfect. That weight, that'll help save you from breaking your ankles. All right, and then we'll jump over on the big bike and I'll kind of show you on a big bike too as well. Good job, bud. You got anything to say?
It has so much more power than the 110. So much more.
So much. We're broke down right now. We had a small tip over. We broke the brake lever.
We bent it and then we tried to
it was bent. I've never seen one bent. It was like bent all the way out. And you know how when you go ahead and hook onto a wrench, they either straighten once or they break, and it broke. So we got one coming. All right, let's jump on the big bike. All right, guys, so that same basic knowledge that I just explained with my son on his goes with this. This is our new Insta360 motorcycle stick. I hope that works. We're gonna go out. We just got this hooked up. We're gonna try to do a wheelie and see how good it does. So same kind of technique, right? Now watch, see my foot is, you see my ankle? My ankle's straight down on that foot peg. My toes are just right there. I can shift, okay? And when you're riding a big bike like this, you guys, I don't know how many people will be like, hey, can I ride your bike? And they literally sit this far back and they're like, eh, and that's how you get that head shake. Have you ever had that where you're going 4th, 5th gear across the field and that handlebar's like that and you're like, I'm gonna die, That's when you get back and get the throttle on, get that front end up off the ground. That'll, save that shake from you're gonna die. So same thing. See, I got my crotch right up against the seat, up high. And it looks like I'm kind of hunched into the bike, but I'm really not. I'm set up perfect to ride. Standing position, elbows bent. There you go. You're ripping. You slide right back down into the turn position. See? And then you're right back up. You're rocked back on your points. And then when you have that nice center of gravity, you have perfect control of your motorcycle. You're able to ride wheelies. I can ride a wheelie for miles. And you can steer it. It's all about that position. Standing, right back down inside. It's just supernatural. So anyways, that's our tip. And we're gonna go out here, we're gonna see how this camera does, and we'll get a couple wheelies for you. So I don't know if this mic is working, but hopefully it is. Think it's working? All right, so I'm gonna jump on this bike, I'm gonna hit my 360, and then I'm gonna talk, and I'm gonna explain like how to do a wheelie, and you'll be able to see my body position, how I can stand up and ride. And hopefully this mic will do, you know, it can go a ways, and I'll talk as I'm doing my stuff. So here we go. So beautiful, if you want, you can go up by that rock, and then I'll kind of come by you and kind of talk about like, here's my position, okay? And then I'll do some wheelies. Okay. There were several questions too that came up on my videos of what gear do I like to ride a wheelie in, and my stance, right? So I'm up tight with my bike, elbows are bent, and as I pop up, I can either stay in that position and ride it, slide back just a little bit or forward, and I can go through the gears. And I typically like to be in second or third, right in there. I mean, my favorite gears are third and fourth on any motorcycle. Third and fourth are my favorite. But I'll start a wheelie maybe in second, most of the time in third, and I'm gonna ride a wheelie from third through six, because this has a 6-speed transmission, or if it was a little 250F, they have 5-speed. But yeah, so you can just keep going up, and I'll demonstrate out there. I can actually stand in a wheelie and come right back down. And it's basically, my bike is still balanced because I'm basically riding a wheelie like that. So hopefully you'll be able to catch that when I'm doing this. It's just like a natural position. Elbows are bent, you're looking forward, and I've gotten good enough. Oh, another cool thing, I'll do it, I don't know if I'll do it today. A 125 is a lot harder to ride than a 250F. A 250F, you guys, is like the easiest motorcycle on the planet to ride. But I used to be able to lock my elbows, and I could be like this, and I'd wave at all the neighbors as I was going up a main road. I mean, I could ride a wheelie forever like that. This bike is a little bit more temperament, and I haven't been on a two-stroke for 25 years, since 2002. So this is different, and it's definitely peppy. So anyways, there. All right, here we go. Now see, you can see my riding position right here. I'm gonna come right by the camera, okay? I'm gonna come up, and now look, there's my riding position. Same thing, you see my riding position? There, I'm up, my elbows are bent, and then now I'm riding.
And it's very important.
Hey, Mike. Okay, so I'm coming up. See, my body position's good. I'm up. I'm sitting. So now you can kind of see where I'm going. See, I'm back into the riding position. I'm forward. My crotch is up close to the seat. And that's how you're gonna do it. Now I'm gonna spin it around, try one more time. So I'm still in the riding position, you guys. I'm coming in, my foot's out. I'm gonna go around the orchard to the little post. Now this is gonna be a sit-down wheelie. First, second. That's a second gear wheelie, and I actually find that it's better to go faster. And look, you can run it like this, you can lean your bike, right? Let's see, catch it. Everything's better when you're faster too. It runs smoother. So here we're gonna do a third gear wheelie. That's how you do it. Now I'm gonna spin it around for one more time. Uh-oh. I'm gonna take this thing off. I can tell you right now, I'm not super impressed with this, unless I'm doing something wrong. I think this is a great way to basically destroy a $600 camera. You guys, I'm gonna be in a wheelie when I come past the barn, and I'm just gonna keep on going, so check this out.
And make sure you copy him.
These little 125s are so light and so easy to run. All right, so I'm gonna come around. Oh. It's so much different when I have a camera on me. So I screwed up. Let me try that again. All right, so I'm coming in. All right, there's first, second. Here we go. See, here's the sitting position. Standing. Sitting. I mean, that takes a lot of coordinates and technique. So here, I'll go faster. Now you let the hands off. And I'm using my foot as the steering, as the brake. See, look at that. Back around. Anyways, you just got to play around with that, you guys. And once you get the perfect balance, the bike will just be like one with you. It's really incredible. So, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. You know, play around with wheelies. It's a lot to do. See, I'm so short. It's a lot to do with how you're sitting. Your center of gravity, right there. That's it. Then stand up, position your back, your body, back and forth. Sorry, I'm really short too. You can tell my son and I are the same. So, super important. Your body's right there. And your saving mechanism, you guys, this is really important. When you're in a full wheelie and you're in one of those moments of like, oh crap, I'm gonna go over backwards. Stab that brake. That's your saving mechanism. And that'll throw that front end down and you won't go flying off the back, which I have. I've dislocated fingers, my hands go out. So yeah, don't forget that brake. Boink, boink. Hopefully it doesn't pick up my heavy breathing. I'm fat. All right, hey you guys.
Make sure you guys check out the video.
Yeah, I mean, I've been riding for a long time, since I was a kid, and I do know a lot, but I don't know everything. So drop a comment, tell me if I'm doing something wrong, or if you have a better way of doing it. I am all open. I'm super easy to get along with, and you won't hurt my feelings. And my son, I do the best I can to explain things with him. It was really cool. We had comments that were like, hey, he's not shifting right. And I was like, Michael, look. I read him the comment. I'm like, see, Dad knows what he's talking about. It's really cool. So I really do appreciate those comments because I'm like, yeah, there's a dad backing me up. So, yeah. All right, you guys. So I got a DJ Mic 1. And I was wearing this under my shirt. And this is probably so easy, you guys. You just plug it in the back of your phone, which I took the other camera to show you that. Turn it on. And it's already linked up to your video recorder and everything. And I was driving all around. We were testing it. And I can't believe it was actually working that far. And you could hear me talking under the helmet. So, anyways, that's kind of a cool little thing to have if you're a blogger. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, you guys. We're going to have a video coming out every Saturday at 8 a.m. Take care. Thank you.